What's going on, Capricorn family? Let's take a look at the situation between you and this person you are currently in no communication, no contact with. Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop your sun, moon, rising. Capricorns, please know that these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Social media information down below. Somebody's stressed out. Stressed out. Some of you dealing with possibly an air sign individual, an Aquarius, shout out to the cuspers, a Libra, a Gemini. When I think of these peaches as well, it makes me think of the South, like Atlanta. Shout out to the watchers in Atlanta. But somebody heavy on the losing sleep, feeling a lot of anxiety and stress. Shout out to those of you Capricorns dealing with another Capricorn or in an earth air situation. Drop your sign and this person's sign down below. We see the Mother of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Make sure everything's on camera because I get really reckless with my placement. The Daughter of Coins, lots of earth here. The Eight of Knives, air, and the Nine of Coins. Lots of earth, air, little water, little fire. Okay. Somebody's wanting to reach out. This no contact, no communication, especially those of you where socially, somebody can still hear about this other person, you still hearing about them still hearing about you, or somebody being very well known. It's almost as if somebody can't get away from somebody. So not just in their mind, the situation that happened between you and them, but also there's a lot of talk about someone, as well as this energy of somebody returning back to town. I feel like for some of you, there's someone involved that you have to still be around or still has to be around you and keep things cordial or light. But there's this consistent energy of somebody not being able to sleep at night or was sleeping on a situation. Somebody's got this high anxiety while somebody seems to be chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. And not only that, I feel like this person that is showing up calmly, relaxed in the situation, somebody doesn't know how to read them, doesn't know how to take this individual. There's this energy for some that maybe somebody's entertaining some other options, that somebody is very popular, very attractive when I think of the Six of Fire. Some of you possibly dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And what I'm going to do is, for the membership family, tomorrow I will drop the individual readings for Capricorn and fire, a fire sign and Capricorn and a water sign, all the elements for the members tomorrow. But somebody potentially getting back into this, entertaining their other options, not being able to read this other person, the fact that somebody can't gauge their reaction is driving somebody crazy. And notice the repeating nines here, the Nine of Air, the Nine of Earth here. While this person's losing sleep, getting ready to scream, crying themselves to sleep at night, going through it, stressed out, this person's chilling like a villain. Here's somebody focused, driven, writing down goals. Some of you, depending on when you watch this, this may have to do with a situation that's recently happened, and here you are just focusing on ending the year, the new year, or even this other person. Somebody's focused on other things and not the situation. Well, somebody cannot move past it. And the situation between you and this person, whether it is a friendship, romantic relationship, whatever it is, family situation, because I get heavy family. Or for some of you, it's just dealing with another earth sign individual. A lot of potential. A lot of potential, something being very long term, you knowing this person for a very long time. Some of you going or being in no contact or no communication through the holidays is really what it's looking like. I strongly get this energy of somebody being just sad and depressed and laying in the bed. Like not getting dressed. But also this energy, again, of somebody else being very relaxed, focused, just reshifting some energy. Almost like if somebody's saying, if I'm going to be anxious, I'm going to use this time while I'm stuck or stagnant or not knowing where a situation is headed, going to work, to get focused. Somebody's taking advantage of this time alone. That's what I can say. 6. Some of y'all are on a little break from you and your person. Shout out to those of you dealing with a water sign, specifically Cancer when I think of this railroad bill. But the King and Queen, the mother and father of water here. The 4 of air. Some of you, this is a break because emotions were running high. And there's this opportunity to come back together. Notice our girl with her hand out. And even with this 4 of knives, this person that's nonchalant, it's almost as if something isn't a big deal. Or wasn't a big deal. Or somebody's gotten over it here. Whereas somebody else is just unable to move on. Unable to move on. But also this strong energy of somebody wanting to go back, wanting to revisit a situation. They haven't moved on. Somebody will be back. Somebody is wanting to reach out. The silence is really bothering them. So this person will be reaching out. And the 9s, right? The 9 of coins, the Virgo vibes. The Dr. Grant here, or the Hermit, the Virgo vibes. And the 9 of knives. 9s, a situation getting towards the end of something. So what's this little argument between you and your boo, Capricorn? Cross watcher. Again, it's ringing a very romantic, but it could be a friendship, other situation that somebody is wanting to reach out, reconnect, be welcomed back with open arms, coming out of this separation or this period where there's been no communication. Somebody's been, on their own, and really the back being turned. The fact that we see our girl here, Miss Mama, with the sleep mask on. So not talking, not seeing each other, not making any moves, separate. But this relationship, this situation, and how good things were, somebody's looking for forgiveness, and again to move forward in this commitment. And even when you look here with the sun, the Sagittarius vibe, shout out to the cuspers, a happy ending, a new beginning, abundance, fertility. This is positive vibes, happiness. We see somebody's trying to patiently wait for somebody to show them some type of sign or to reach out. But if somebody doesn't reach out soon, the phone's going to be blowing up. Somebody was expecting somebody to already have reached out, to have said something, especially those of you dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius person. Somebody's wanting to move on, but the fact that somebody's cool and calm about this, I feel like the fact that somebody's cool and calm about this during this separation or this argument, this fight, whatever this is really throwing somebody off. It's almost as if somebody's looking to get a reaction out of somebody, to get them to come back or to reach out to them. I don't feel like for everybody somebody's throwing like a temper tantrum here, or like this was a silent treatment gone wrong. But that's kind of what it's looking like. Yeah. Somebody's still wanting to be in this connection with you, you with them. And I want to say there's something about this is giving somebody a taste of their own medicine. Is somebody not talking to somebody in an effort to punish them for something going wrong, something that somebody said? Some of y'all dealing with a Libra or a Pisces person. Somebody was trying to prove a point by not communicating, and the situation is backfired terribly. Somebody is still wanting this commitment or this connection. But somebody is wanting this other person, whoever this nonchalant party is, to say something, to reach out to them. To be the first person to make the first move, to reconcile, to break the silence. Some of y'all dealing with a Cancer person. July 7th, July 27th, which would not be a Cancer person, it will be a Leo. But this energy is somebody trying to, trick somebody or get somebody to react, to reach out, to, extend an invitation, say how they feel, say that they want to reconcile. Somebody's trying to prompt somebody to talk. And the fact that somebody's not talking, not reacting in the way that they want them to is really driving somebody crazy. It's revealing a lot to this person. And maybe not even to this person, to both parties. Because for some of you, it may be this energy of trying to get other people involved to reach out to you, to get somebody to budge, come forward, talk to somebody. Others of you, it's somebody saying things to provoke or elicit a specific response. Like somebody trying to force someone to speak to them. And especially if you're dealing with somebody, another 9, the 9 of fire here, the King of Coins. Some of you possibly dealing with a Taurus, another earth sign, but it is this very provocative, maybe even using the Bible or quoting certain things in an effort to get somebody to move in the way that they want. I feel like somebody's very frustrated. This manipulation tactic did not go the way that they expected it to. That's what I'm going to say. And while there's an opportunity here for a new beginning for some of you, some, not all, know your situation. It's really going to come down to whether or not somebody wants to have a serious adult conversation. Whether or not something gets a new beginning is really going to have to do with whether or not both parties or all sides, can come to some type of mutual agreement about, I want to say, time. Like laying out time, but also I feel like there's something that's been happening time and time and time again when I think of these broken clocks in this image here. So maybe it's a repeated crossing or pushing of boundaries. Maybe it's a repeated kind of communication issue or a dropping of the ball here when I think of the 5 of coins. And we've seen a few 5s, 3 5s. The 5 of earth, air, and fire. Yeah. 3 9s, multiple 9s, 7s. There's an opportunity for a new beginning. Again, serious conversation, laying out some boundaries, addressing this issue that continues to come up and needs to be addressed. But why do I feel like there's also this energy of somebody needing to be a little bit softer, kinder, a little more in their emotions when I think of this Pisces energy with this High Priestess and this Mother of Baskets? Almost this energy of somebody saying that they just need somebody to just know how it is that they feel or know what it is that they need emotionally when they're going through a tough time, when they're having their emotional ups and downs. Some of you dealing with a Libra or a Pisces person. It could also be a Scorpio when I think of that, Miss Ida. Libra, Scorpio, cusper for some of you. Because the energy is that somebody wants this relationship, that they still want this thing, that they're still choosing you or you're still choosing them, but something really hurt them. And interesting, this energy, we see this dog here peeing on this tombstone like somebody just, peed on you, peed on the situation. Didn't think anything of it. There's this energy of somebody wanting an apology, or that the apology given was not enough. But it does look like both parties want a new beginning. 11-11 here with the 4 of Wands. And that for a lot of you, shout out to those of you dealing with the Leo, there's still a lot of energy here and effort that both parties are willing to put in to make a situation work, to give this thing another try. Notice the Son of Wands here and this 10 of Knives. But what is this communication issue that continues to come up? This toxic communication style. Toxic communication style, somebody needing to be the center of attention possibly, or somebody needing to be in control. But it does speak to a situation, the people involved, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini here. Drop your sign and your person sign. Both parties having everything necessary here to get through this tower moment, remove the rose-colored glasses, and it really speaks to being direct about what a situation is, calling a spade, and choosing to move forward, choosing to have this new beginning. Notice the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright. But this is something that you're going to have to fight for. It's not an easy fix. It's not fixed right now, immediately. There's work to be done. And again, another repeating 7, the 7 of Baskets, the 7 of Sticks. What do we have? The 7 of Swords. What is this communication issue? Over communication, under communication, somebody disappearing, not saying anything, somebody feeling like they need to read somebody's mind, or somebody needs to read your mind, their mind. Pisces energy. There's a change in perspective that will be had through conversation and laying things out and making things clear. Aquarius, Gemini vibes with the Mother of Knives. Libra as well. Making things clear, even as we look at this knife in this book, but laying it all out. Putting everything out on the table, setting boundaries, and making this choice to move forward. Shout out to those of you dealing with an Aries or a Pisces person. Shout out to the Pisces, Aries cuspers. But this choice to move on, because there's a lot of feelings here and still being committed to this situation. Some of you moving on with this male father figure, business owner, boss, and choosing to quickly move forward, move on to calmer waters, make the decision to just move past this and leaving it in the past. And fully investing and moving forward and keeping the lines of communication open. So those of you, if this resonated, there's an opportunity here for you to come up out of this. Somebody is wanting to reconnect, because clearly it wasn't supposed to go down like this. But this issue that continues to come up, because this isn't the first time, if this isn't the first time for you, that's going to need to be at the forefront here of the conversation. Capricorns and cross watchers. Again, I will drop individual elements for the membership family tomorrow, so join the family for that. Let me know what this person's sign is. Let me know where you're watching from. Hit the like button, subscribe, and Capricorn family, I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.